tres.
Good afternoon. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me. I'd like to bring up a few incidents I will living with during my stay here. At first, I thought they were mirror things I could like past, but over time, they really bullied up.
I'm very sorry to hear that. Resident, please tell me what's been going on so we can improve.
Right from the moment I checked in, I noticed some problem. My room wasn't ready at the time I was told, so I had to wait around in the lobby for nearly an hour. I understand delays can happen, but no one filed me in on the reason on oven and kit of courses well I wanted.
You're absolutely right. We should be keep you informed and make you feel welcome. I apologize.
Thank you. When I finally got to my room, I clearly hadn't been cleaned properly. There was trash they hadn't been taken out, dust everywhere, and even an ocean towel that had been left begging in the bathroom. I called the front desk and was told someone called up, but I took almost 2 hours before. By then, I was already very upset.
That's completely unacceptable. I make sure to look into what happened while housekeeping.
That night, I tried ordering room service, but my call was cut off twice before some answer. And when they finally did, they said the kitchen and already closed it. Even though it was only 1920 and the hours say they be open until 10.
I understand your frustration. I'll speak to the staff to make sure this kind of miscommunication doesn't happen again.
The next day, I went down to the pool to relax, but it was closed for maintenance. There was no notice, nothing anywhere. I had to go back up to the lobby just to ask what's going on. A simple thing would be been enough.
You're absolutely right. We should be put up a notice in advance. I'll make sure we communicate these things more clearly from now on.
Later that someday, I came back to my room after being out for several hours, expecting it to be clean, but it wasn't. The bed was still unmade, the towel were still on the floor, and the bathroom hasn't been touched. I tried to track down a member of the staff on my floor, but there was no one around.
That's very disappointing to hear. I personally speak to the housekeeping supervisor and get this resolved.
On top of all that, the noise at night has been difficult to deal with. I will hear loud music, people shouting in the hallways, and furniture being dragged around in the room above me. I called the front desk to ask some to check it out, but nothing changed.
I'm really sorry you had to go through that. I make sure security does a better job of keeping things under control tonight.
And as if that wasn't enough, the Wi-Fi has been incredibly unreliable. I am working remotely and the connection keeps cutting out every 10 minutes. I'll actually had to go to a nearby cafe just to get a stable signal. If Wi-Fi is advertised has part of the service. It should work properly.
That's completely understand. I have or teach team log into the connects immediately.
Also, I tried having dinner at the hotel restaurant one night. I was seated, but I had to wait over 25 minutes before a young come to take my order. By that time, I was already get frustrated. The service was really slow.
I'm very sorry about that. I'll bring it up with the restaurant staff right away.
And lastly, the air condition in my room hasn't been working properly. It keeps shutting off randomly, and the room gets extremely hot during the night. I'll be had to wake up several times to try and turn it back on.
That must be been very important. I'll send my intention to check it off as soon as possible.
Look, I am not trying to cause trouble, but when you add up all of the uses, it really affect the overall experience. I come here to get away from stress, not to deal with problems every single day. I hope there's something you can do, whether it's room change, a discount, or just making sure the rest of my stay is smooth.
I truly appreciate you speaking about these issues. Is sincere apologies for the inconvenience, and I promise we'll take action immediately. I also like after you complimented room upgrade and a discount on your final bill.
Thank you. I really hope the rest of my stay turns out better than now how it started.
We'll make sure it boosts than you gain for your patenting and for giving us the chance to make it right.
Thank you.